Alright everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. And to all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. And to all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video, and to stay tuned on in towards the second half of this video, guys. The second half of this video is where the money's at. I always say it, and I also mention the stocks I mentioned over at the Patreon, just to show you guys what goes on over at the Patreon. But if you want to get the live updates, you will have to actually join us. Now, if you join us, you're not only going to have access to the Patreon, but also the Discord, the community of smart, intelligent investors, all looking to learn and grow together to maximize profits and minimize losses, and the opportunities that we look for every single day, giving us anywhere from 5 to 10% on a regular day, 10 to 20% on a great day, and 20% plus. This week, all three of the stocks over at the Patreon gave us 10 to 20%. Those were the weekly watch list, and the daily watch list. Our highest hit 80% plus, and our averages were close to 15 to 25% throughout the whole week, guys. If that's something that interests you, we look forward to having you join us, and the links are down below in the description. But like I always say, I make these chart analysis out of gratitude. The money is at the second half of these videos, and I've mentioned these stocks, especially one I'm going to share with you guys that I mentioned over at the Patreon this week, that went up 10% this week just alone, 10% plus actually, after hitting its low and bouncing up. And I mentioned it all week, and those that did not watch towards that second half of the video left money on the table and missed out on that opportunity, guys. All I'm asking for is 3 to 5 more minutes of your time. So SENS, Sensonics Holdings Inc., right? SENS stock has actually ran, right? And it's been a bull run here with that type of volatility, yet the bears have actually reappeared. Now, this has been a roller coaster all week, right? You could see that for the last several weeks and all week this week alone. Jumping up, coming back down, jumping up. Now, the main thing that I want us to see is the move, right? From here to here. Now, the question is, could this move continue from either a pullback all the way up to here? So let's just say that there is a pullback that happens, something like that. It'll pull back and jump up again. Will that continue, and will that rally and move continue? That's going to be probably one of the most important things for SENS stock, and not only that, for Sensonics Holdings Inc., because this needs to stay above $2 right now to show some strength, stay above the 50-day moving average, moving away from it, and also not getting near these lows down here of 160s and down here at the 170s, right? Because that would mean that we're going to hit newer lows and get deeper into bearish territory, especially in that downward trend that this stock has been. So there's been some strength here, but this needs to get above $2, and it keeps getting rejected every time it's about to reach it. And if it does, it actually gets rejected and pulled down. Very interesting. So what are we watching for going into this week and the next coming days, right? Specifically tomorrow. So the 50-day moving average is 184. Super important to stay above it for the bulls to maintain control. And if we fall below it, the bears are gaining leverage. Now, our support level here closer to the 50-day moving average is 185. If that gets crossed, you want to watch how this reacts between 185 and the 50-day moving average very closely to see if the bulls try to reappear or if the bears are tearing this one down fairly fast. Now, our resistance level, which is the highest point reached in the day, that's up here at 195. The bulls need to break through that and reach newer highs. But most importantly, up here at $2 is the resistance level I believe the bulls need to break through to reach newer highs, new resistance levels, pull away from 195, pull away from $2, and pull away from the 50-day moving average to continue that momentum and have that upside potential and move. But if the stock is pulling back like I drew out, if a slight pullback does happen, will it bounce back up and continue that upward momentum as it's been doing? But it's been a very volatile upward momentum with the ups, the downs, and the up. Now the question is, how far down is this down going to be? Or will this just take off from there to continue that bullish rally, guys? Because it's super important right now to stay far away from these lows here at the 160s, the 170s, and so forth, based off the history of the chart and those lows of the lowest point in this bearish run. Super, super important to stay away from it, get closer to $2, and build momentum from there for the bulls to continue that upward trajectory and maintain leverage in bullish territory. If you learned something new, don't forget to subscribe, share this with your friends and community, and smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. All I'm asking for is 3 to 5 more minutes of your time. We're going to share with you the stocks we mentioned this week, as well as the ticker symbol you want to add to your watch list that actually was pulling down this week, jumped up 10%, and we're going to see if it actually consolidates, pullbacks again, but there is potential to the upside based off of analysis ratings and all the articles and research that I've done for this ticker symbol, and not just that, but the sector overall. Stay tuned. So the ticker symbol I have to share with you guys today is one that I've mentioned here on the YouTube and Patreon, guys, and I've been mentioning it all week. And that's why staying tuned on in towards this second half of the videos is so important, guys. You guys are leaving money on the table by not staying tuned on into this. I always say it. I make the chart analysis out of gratitude to go ahead and help out viewers look at what points to look at based off of my opinions and my analysis of charts. But the money's at the second half of the video. I don't invest 90% of the time into the stocks I mentioned on the chart analysis. I do those for the viewers and for the investors and subscribers. I am investing most likely in these stocks that I'm watching, and it's for a reason. It's part of my strategy, and I continue to do it, and it continue to work. So I've been doing it for years, and when I'm telling you guys to stay tuned on in, all it takes is 3 to 5 more minutes of your time, and you will see opportunities arise. This week alone doesn't mean that it's guaranteed to always happen. All 3 of the stocks I've mentioned have gone up between 10 to 20%, guys. We're going to jump into the stock that I want to share with you guys, but before we do, I want to share with you guys what stocks I mentioned this week over at the Discord, how they played out, and if it's something that interests you, you're more than welcome to join us as well. Over at the Discord link, it's down below in the description, and we look forward to having you join us. Slots are filling up pretty quickly. So CERC is a stock I mentioned, and let me just go ahead and reiterate where we were looking at it at 287. So that was a little bit above here, and it pulled back, jumped up, right, giving us like 3 to 5%, pulled back to a low here of 276 and shot up to a high here of 327. That right there was a 15 to 20% opportunity right off the bat, just a few minutes into the market, and that's what we look for every single day, guys. Every single day we're looking for daily opportunities. Now, the home run of the week, right, with the stocks that we were mentioning over at the Discord and watching was PTIX. Now, this day overall was a home run day for most of the stocks. It wasn't just PTIX. Every single one of them gave us close to 5 to 10%. Now, PTIX was for sure the home run because 10 minutes into the market, it was 50% plus. It had actually continued to run after that, and it was just impressive, guys. So PTIX is one that we mentioned, and this is the result that we got here. So we started watching it, as you could see there in the message, at 235, and that was just a few minutes before the market opened, and 10 minutes into the market open, it was already 50% plus up here. And if you continue to hold just a few more minutes, right, because I'm one that likes to just realize profits, not just sit through it, but if not, turn them into real profits by executing the orders. Profits are profits, but just a few more minutes, it shot up to a high of 120 plus percent. I stated here 80% plus because it's a little more realistic, but the peak was 120% plus on the day. If you do the math, 235 all the way up to almost 486, 490. That was impressive to start the week, and that's how we started the week this last week. And we're going to try to continue to do this every single week. Will a home run like this guarantee to happen every time? No, but we look for them, and that is what we strive for. Now, this is a little bit more of a realistic expectation, NERV, and I went ahead and mentioned this one at 262 on May 12th. We also were looking at eyes and LHDX. These two turned out to be nice home runs throughout the volatility of the day, but this one reacted the quickest. 262 went ahead and gave us an opportunity there that was phenomenal and realistic. This is what we really look for on a regular day. 5 to 10%, 10 to 20% on a great day, and 20% plus are home runs. So NERV, we mentioned it pretty early here, pulled back to a low of 253 and shot up to a high of $3 almost, like 298, 297. Its highest point was close to 15% plus. So this is what we do. This is what we strive for, and that's what we look for every single week, guys, and every single day. So no matter what's going on in the market, we look for these type of opportunities, because even when the market is falling, we have found opportunities that are in the green. For example, this one was 80% plus, the market was down, and this one turned out to be 15% plus, and the market was down. This is the S&P 500 index. So even while the market's falling, we are looking to stay in the green, while our positions that we're holding and we have high conviction in are doing what they need to do, and that just hurts our portfolio. But we're not going to hurt our mentality and focus to continue to look for opportunities. So DKNG, I talked about it on the 8th over on the weekend. The 10th is how we started the week, and from that point forward, it fell down to a low here of $39. So this was the week to watch it. If someone wanted to catch the dips and average down every single time, you know, they could have probably gotten an average of $40 to $42, right? Just an example. And this shot up to $44. So this was a 5 to 10% swing trade opportunity for the swing traders, and also a great opportunity to catch the dip for those that are long, looking at the bigger picture, guys. So if you have not done your research on DKNG and you don't know much about it, this is the time to have it on your radar, just in case if it actually consolidates, pulls back down, or consolidates and has another catalyst and takes it to newer levels over time, guys. That is something to keep in mind. This sector is growing pretty fast, and DKNG seems to be one of the leaders within this sector. I'm not saying it is the biggest or the leader, but seems to be leading the pack right now and having a pretty big impact overall in this sector and this niche, guys. Do your research, do your due diligence. This is not financial advice. I'm just here to enlighten you guys on opportunities. And if you want to get live updates on when I'm looking at these ticker symbols exactly to the T, and at the moment I start watching them, you can join us. The links are down below in the description, and we look forward to having you join us. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.